Look, he said some distasteful things. No one's questioning that. They were things he said in the past. And Dawn and Angela Rayner, amongst others on the Labour side, led a charge to get him sacked. And he eventually quit before I suspect he was about to be sacked. So they got their scalp. So Toby Young is off this little quango that no one had really heard about anyway. No one really heard about Toby Young before this week, probably. And he's now gone. What it raises to me is the question of hypocrisy and double standards and consistency. Because there's a Labour MP called Jared O'Mara, who is still a Labour MP. He hasn't been sacked. He posted far worse stuff.
He's suspended, I think.
He's suspended, but he's not sacked. He posted far worse stuff. And when it all came out, and a lot of the stuff was presented to the world, Angela Rayner... Let me finish.
Jared posted worse stuff than Toby Young?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
You'll get a chance to respond in a moment. I'm going to finish my point. You can go and see what Jared O'Mara posted. You can make your own minds up. But everyone who's seen them will know what I'm talking about. Angela Rayner, who led the charge against Toby Young, she stood up next to him and said, I stand by this guy. This is in the past. He said sorry. We need to move on. So he's still a Labour MP. So he is not, apparently, as bad as Toby Young. Then we come to John McDonnell, the number 2 in the Labour Party. He said in 2010 he wanted, on any questions, he wanted to assassinate Margaret Thatcher. He then repeated this story gleefully at a Labour meeting with the same Angela Rayner sitting next to him, who was laughing and nodding as he recounted this story. Second story involving John McDonnell.
OK, I think that's enough. No, that's enough, thank you. No, Piers, you've made 2 points. Dawn Butler, I'll come back to you if necessary.
Can I finish my point?
In a sentence, please.
OK, the finish the point is this. He then also repeated a story about Esther McVey, who someone has said should be lynched. My point is this. What is actually worse? What Toby Young may have said a few years ago in clumsy, stupid and offensive posts on Twitter.
45,000 tweets.
You'll get a chance to respond.
No, Piers.
You'll get a chance.
All right, Piers. I do not want a monologue.
No, wait, Dawn. My point is simple.
You're missing the question is, are we giving in to mob rule by a snowflake generation?
My point is...
Yes or no?
My point is, I think we are, and the mob rule does not apply the same standards to people on the Labour side that it applies to someone like Toby Young, who coincidentally happens to be a Tory.
OK, Dawn Butler.